Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to manually update your Samsung Galaxy A40 via Odin. Odin is a software for your computer that lets you update your system or update and erase at the same time. But you can also update without losing the data, and that's what this video is mainly about. You can do it via a computer, and it may be useful in different cases, including if your phone's not working, or if your phone, if it's not working after an update, or if you cannot install an update for whatever reason, like it doesn't work, the update thing in settings doesn't work, then you can always do it with the computer. And let's do it with the computer. But before we do, there's a few things to check. Let's go to our settings and check a few things. The first thing is the model. The model is very important. You can see here that my model is A40 5FN. It says it here, SMA40 5FN. That /DS doesn't matter. Then software information, and you can write that model down. The baseband version, you can see here, it has the model, then it has XX, then a letter like S or U, but it doesn't matter whether it's S or U. And after that, there is a number or a letter. In my case, it is 4. It can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And it is the revision number of your software, of your bootloader version. And if your phone has currently, like in my case, the revision number 4, you can install a newer or the same one, but never the older one. It is just impossible. So if you have 4, then you can install 4, 5, or let's say A or B or C, because the letters are just newer than numbers. A is the 10th revision, B is 11th, and so on. Now, one more thing is that if you don't want to lose your data on the phone, not only the revision must be newer, but if you don't care about the data being lost, then you can get the older version within the same revision. I'll show you that later on the website. But if you don't want to lose the data, you will need to go to Android security patch level and make sure that you know which one you have, right? So I have Android security patch level from September 2021, which means I can get a newer or the same one, but not the older one. The older one would erase my data. If you can have your data erased, then you can get the older one within the same revision. We'll get to that in a moment. And also the service provider version, it's worth knowing that and getting the same one. So you can see it is going to be I have it here. It says DBT, right? DBT, then it says it a few times here. So this is my DBT. We'll get to that later. Because I'm never really sure whether you can get a different CSC code. We'll get to that in a moment. But first, let's get to a browser of your choice on the computer. Yeah, as you can see right here. Let's get to the browser of your choice and enter our website first. So it's going to be HardReset.Info. Then it's going to be download and find Samsung drivers. Click on download here and click on it again. And click on save. Now search for Odin, which is the program. enter, and get the newest version, 3.14.4. Is it downloading? It's not. Okay, yeah, now it is. Now let's also get the software. So you can just type in your model. In my case, it's A405FN, followed by firmware. Like that. And you can choose any website whatsoever, but I'm choosing this one typically because it's been tested by me. It has the fastest download speeds and everything. Now you have different CSC codes. So I had the DBT, so I should install the DBT. I will actually try to get a different one to see if it erases my data. But if you want to be really sure, just get the same CSC code that was shown. So in my case it would be DBT, but I'm gonna try because I'm not really sure. I'm never really sure about that, to be honest, because it's always sort of different on the phone. So I'm gonna try to get the XEO. It's just country, and some countries that have different, like, multiple codes, because that country may have carrier brandings. You know how there's different carriers, different GSM carriers out there, and they may brand the phone, like adding their wallpapers, adding their own apps, like for your SIM card and everything. So yeah, now you can see there are different revisions available here. There's the revision 2, the revision 3, and the revision 4. And actually, it turns out the revision 4 is the newest one, but sometimes it may be even H or G or F. Okay, now I currently have the one from September 2021, which is this one, and it's the oldest one of these 4th revisions. So I can install any of those, and I will not lose my data. But let's say I had the one from June 2022. Then if I wanted, I could install any of the 4th revision ones. But if I installed an older one, then I would unfortunately lose my data. So it's always worth getting the newer one. Of course, especially if you're watching this video to actually update, then most likely you'll get the newest version. And yeah, if for example I had the revision number 3, I couldn't get the revision number 2, but I could get the revision number 4. So yeah, I'm gonna get the newest one. I'm gonna download it here. Let's download it. Okay, it's gonna take a little moment. And let's click on download. Now, save. And let's go to our file explorer. Then go to downloads. And first, let's get the Samsung driver. So right click on the Samsung USB driver. Click on extract all and extract. Do the same with Odin. Right click. Extract all and extract, and once the firmware is downloaded, we'll do that as well. Now, Samsung USB driver first, open that and install it. I already have it installed, so I don't feel like I need to do it. But if you don't have it installed, or if you've installed it at some point in the past, it is worth redoing it. And make sure that once it's installed, you restart your computer, because otherwise it may not work. Now, go to Odin, open it up, just open this program with like the icon, click on OK, and you can see it is there. Now, let's wait for the firmware. It's gonna take a little more seconds. Yeah, 1 minute left for the software. I'm gonna be back in a moment. Okay, 5 seconds left, and we'll get to the file explorer. Okay, we have the firmware. Right click on it, extract all, and extract, of course. Now it's gonna take another 1 minute. Once it's extracted, go to Odin and select BL button, and go to the folder where your soft firmware is and load the file that begins with BL. Do the same for AP and CP. So I'll do it, but for CSC, you will need to load the file that begins with home CSC. And that is because the standard CSC file that begins with CSC only, it does erase your data. And the home CSC file leaves your data intact. So, let's load the home CSC file. As you can see, click on OK, and now our files are all loaded. We'll need to connect our phone now, so get a cable ready for your computer, plug it into your computer, and turn your phone off by pressing and holding on power and volume down, then tapping on power off. Now, put your phone in download mode. To do it, press and hold on volume up and volume down, and while doing so, plug in the cable that's already plugged into your computer. Now, shortly press on volume up. You are now in the download mode, and what it means is you can just click on start as soon as your phone gets discovered as a COM port right here. So I can click on start and begin it. If it got stuck on setup connection in logs, you can see on the setup connection, if it got stuck on it in logs, then disconnect the phone, turn the download mode off by pressing and holding on power and volume down, and enter download mode again. And that should fix the issue. Just start it off again and it'll work. I'm gonna be back in about 10 minutes because it takes that amount of time for the phone to get the system loaded and restart. And after that, we'll see if the phone was reset or not, because as you saw, I have gotten the different CSC code, but if you got the same one, you can be sure that your phone data will not be erased. The phone is currently starting, and if during that restart process it said erasing, don't get fooled by it, that it really doesn't erase your phone. So don't worry about it at all. It's just gonna start the phone. I mean, I don't know how it's gonna go in my case, of course, but in your case, if your phones, if you've done everything as I said, not exactly as I did, which means the CSC code, then you don't need to worry about anything, because the phone, even if it says erasing during restart, it's just what it says. It's not really something it does. Now, I can already see that the phone didn't erase because it says optimizing apps, and it doesn't do that if it's erased. It just does that when the phone is being updated. Okay, and now the phone is done. So you can see it didn't require me to set it up, so it didn't erase. And I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.